So someone went missing here yesterday, and then about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, coming this way, put their lights on, like high beams on and a flashlight, and they were looking for ages. I reckon they searched through for an hour or two. I was awake that whole time. They come in through here and went down into this bottom part of my campsite, and at the start I thought they were going to come up here, so sort of like woke me up and freaked me out a little bit. So me and Zeus left early this morning, and yeah, just hightailed it up here. Done about 350 k's, I think. Yeah, it's just hit lunchtime. I stopped at the servo to fill up because I thought last time, I think it was like my last trip, trip before my last trip, I was in Lake Eildon, and I didn't fill up on the way in, and then I ended up driving around a lot more than I thought when I was in there, and yeah, so I chewed through a lot more fuel, and then I thought, oh, I should have filled up, so I just filled up now. So I've got a full tank for while I'm around here. But yeah, I got some servo food. I got some potato cakes, which they were actually pretty good, and then I got a bacon and egg roll, but I had one bite and I'm not eating that. But anyway, we're staying at a place called Gunbower. Well, at the moment we're just exploring because I'm going to see whether I'm going to stay here or my mate dropped me a pin of another place I can stay. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking joint. We'll just have a bit of a look around. I'll just let Zeus out of the car to have a bit of a walk around, stretch his legs, and then I'll assess the maps and see what's going on and where we are, and then we'll go from there. Probably not the smartest thing to do after just having my car ceramic coated, but we're heading down wherever this leads. I found a good spot, but then I looked across the road and there's like looks like someone had set up like a little area, like it must be the back of someone's property, where they jump off a pier and stuff and swim. So I was like, oh, it's a bit awkward. I want to be camping there. Across the road there's just people in their normal lives. Man, this is tight. Stodgy'd be pissed if he found out I was doing this after all the effort he just went to make this car not scratched. This campsite's quite cool, very open. I have to sort of create my own shade a bit, but it's got a picnic table and a little fire pit. Someone's left some wood here. I could fish off here, and at least that side of the bank isn't looking at someone's house. This one's pretty cool. Just trying to figure out where the road is. Yeah, it's a pretty good campsite. You know, it's big and open and stuff. You can sort of have a pretty good setup here, I think. It's kind of a bit shit access from there. I don't know how close it is to the road the other way, like behind me. It's probably the way you're meant to come. I think the road's over there. The only problem is, I guess, people can sort of creep up on you from in there. They're only going to do it by accident, but yeah. This one looks a lot better. So we got the campsite mostly set up. I'll have a few little more things to do once I start cooking dinner. I thought I'd chill out for a little bit. It's getting pretty hot. It's only 30 today and it's going to get to... I just read it, I've already forgotten. I think the next couple of days are like between... like 35 and 36. I think there's one 37 or 38 degree day. So it's going to get pretty bloody hot, but we've got a good amount of shade here. Obviously I'm not too... from the morning sun it's probably not going to be great, but we have good shade from about the middle of the day all the way through the afternoon, and that's pretty much what you want. What I didn't realise, I was checking I sort of carry specific clothing for camping, like everything's kind of in the car, so I can just basically buy groceries and leave. I buy groceries, throw some stuff on, like the stuff on the roof goes in my container at home, but other than that, everything else stays in the car, and I just restock it. So yeah, you basically just buy groceries, fill up, throw the stuff on the roof, and I'm off. But for some reason, I suppose because the last couple of trips have been hot. Not sure what's happened here, but I suppose I washed my, after the last trip I must have washed my shorts and I didn't put them back in the car, so I've actually got no shorts. So at the moment I'm contemplating, do I cut up my jeans, because I've got a set of decent jeans in the car that I carry in case I want to go to the pub or something, but I also have trackies in the car for sleeping. If I want to wear trackies, it'll probably be too hot to be wearing trackies at the moment, but yeah, I'm trying to contemplate whether I cut up my trackies or my jeans, but I've only got my work pants otherwise, and it's not that far back to town, so you know, there's every chance me and Zeus might go for a little expedition, because it was actually a cute little town on the way through, so yeah, we might go check it out at some point. But yeah, so undecided what to do as far as my pants situation. I can't cut up my work pants, so yeah, it's either the jeans or the trackies are getting the snip, or I just sit around in my undies. But it's going to be hot. It's already hot today. It's going to be another 5 or 6 degrees hotter tomorrow, so I've got to figure something out. But for now, I'm going to keep drinking these beers. I bought a 10 pack of, I think it's the world's finest beers or something like that. I'll put a screenshot of it here, but yeah, so I'm just going to be drinking them tonight. I've got not having a complicated dinner because it's obviously the first night here. You know, you're setting up, you can't really be bothered. So tonight it's just snags. I'm going to cook up some onions and some sausages and just have some Bunnings snags. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Nice easy dinner. I'm just going to have some snacks and stuff, and then we've got some pretty good dinners over the rest of the trip. Not sure whether I'll stay again. I'm never sure whether I'm going to stay in the same spot, but I've got enough reception here to look things up, which is handy. It's just really slow. I think that's because there's an airport near here, so I'm just getting flooded with text messages coming through at the moment. Yeah, I might research some things in the areas. If it's going to be super, super hot, I'm just a little bit worried about Zeus, because I actually thought this was going to be his last trip, to be honest, because probably about a week ago, he couldn't stand up. I had to hold him up so that he could go to the toilet. Yeah, it wasn't looking good, and he was getting pretty upset about it, and so was I. I took him down to the vet, and he's been having these. He's actually 13, 14 years old, so he's done pretty well already, but he's still got more kick in him, and I want to do more trips with him. I took him down to the vet, and I cannot remember the name of it, but they gave him these injections, and I've got to give him these injections, medicine and supplements every month. It's fairly expensive, but so far it's only been a week. It seems to be making a difference. He must have been in a lot of pain, so this has taken the pain away, and then the injections to like thicken up the fluid in his joints or something, because he's got really bad arthritis in both his right legs. So yeah, he seems really happy. As soon as he realised we were going on a trip, he was just really trying to jump around. I had to calm him down because I want him to hurt himself. But I bought him a really nice expensive dog bed for the car. That really helped. He just sort of slept most of the way up here. And yeah, now he's in good health because he's happy now because he can eat his flies. He hates flies, so he just eats them all, and then later on we'll have a fire and he can eat the fireflies. But yeah, I'm trying to make the most of these trips with Zeus while I can, because you never know when they're going to end. Bring up my fishing rod this time too, because I thought I might try and have a bit of a fish. Ironically, I went to BCF and said I'd have a fishing rod, but I have nothing else. I need to get a tackle box, and the chick said, "What are you going to be fishing with, lures or bait?" And I said, "I don't know," because it's like I don't know which one you would fish in a river with. I've got no idea. I usually go fishing out in the ocean with my mate. Anyway, this big dude behind me starts laughing at me like I'm an idiot, and I suppose in this sense I am, but I just thought, is it not okay to pretend, like I could have just pretended like I knew what I was talking about, but I don't want to do that because I wanted some real advice, and she was actually really helpful. But yeah, you get these bloody silly males that just think, oh, you should know everything if you're a man. It's like, I can do some pretty cool shit and build some pretty cool shit, but unfortunately, just not a very good fisherman, and I'm trying to learn. But everyone has to start somewhere. Not everyone can be the best at everything, but I do try. Anyway, yes, Stodgy's not going to be happy because I drove my car through a very shitty spot to get in here, and I might have mucked up all the nice polishing work that he did on my car. It looked amazing on the way down here, but I've dragged trees all down the side of it, so whoopie days. Anyway, gonna keep drinking some beers. Good boy. Well, me and Zeus have just got out of bed. It wasn't my idea, he wanted to get out, but probably was a good idea. I did plan on getting up early today and then packing everything up and then heading somewhere else for the night, because today and tomorrow are meant to be really hot. So I was thinking about heading somewhere else and then staying in a motel or something for the night. Finding a dog friendly one is a trick, and then heading to the next campsite tomorrow. But I guess the problem is then I'd have to set up in the heat as well. Pack up in the heat today, set up in the heat tomorrow. The other thing I thought is I could just, instead of staying somewhere tonight, stay here today, tidy up, pack up, have dinner early enough that while it's still sunny, we can do some packing up. Because you could basically pack up all the kitchen, barbecue stuff, everything, leave the shade out until real late, and then just before we go to bed, pack up all the shade, drop sheets, gazebo, all that, and then just set the swag up off the car or something. Because we could set up one of these awnings with these shade sails off the car and then have my swag and stuff underneath that. Definitely not going back on that main road. I suppose I've got really no choice, but that road, the road in, is very, very busy, gets a lot of traffic, but it's terrible. It's heavily corrugated. Anyway, I need to brush my teeth, put some water in my hair, wash my face, and yeah, wake up a bit. So I'll do that and then I'll get back to you. was very active here today. Just had a boat go past, and then someone come down here and must have seen my stuff before they got to the end. You must be able to turn around in there somehow, because they turned around and went back. But yeah, it's about midday. I don't know if I just said that, but I think it's about time to have something to eat. I definitely want to have probably a similar breakfast to yesterday. I want to have a similar breakfast to yesterday, except I want to have some avocado on it. I didn't have avocado on it yesterday because it was just right at the bottom of the fridge. So yeah, I'm hoping to clear up a bit more room in the esky today so that we can put some beers and stuff in there. And yeah, anyway, let's have a dig through the fridge and see what we can find. It's funny now that I've done fix the springs in the back of this, the car's probably another 100mm higher, and I'm already a short ass, but now it's making it really hard to see in the back of the fridge. Hey? Sissy? Hey? So I've just been looking at the forecast, and it's going to continue to get hotter. As much as I think the day after, well, tomorrow is like 39, the day after that's 40. I think it's 36 or something today, 35, 36 today. So I think we're going to move. I'm going to move down towards the coast a bit more. I found a pretty cool place in Woods Point. I wouldn't mind checking out. And then there's a fair few that's sort of near the high country. So worst case scenario, if we don't find anything good there, I'll make sure that we leave early enough that we can get down there. And if we don't like that one, we can go somewhere else. So tonight, my mission, once the sun goes down a bit, we'll cook some dinner. And then whatever dishes I make from dinner, I'll pack them up, pack up the kitchen as much as I can. Obviously, I'm going to have breakfast in the morning. Yeah, so what I'll do is I won't have a normal breakfast in the morning, so I'll just leave the stuff out so that I can have a coffee, and I'll just have a protein bar. And then where we can hit the road. But tonight I'll pack up like this shade sail, that shade sail, I'll pack up that one, neaten up everything as much as I can. I won't bother packing up our sleeping and stuff, and this big one above me, I'll leave that up. But yeah, I want to pack down as much as I can, get it all nice and neat, sorted out, all the ropes put away. That way I can get up around 7:30 in the morning, and we'll just pack the car, get the last of the stuff set up, and then we'll hit the road. Maybe as we're leaving town, we might stop in there if they've got an IGA or something. We can grab some ice so we can restock with that. The only thing I'm finding, because it's so hot, that I make myself a drink, but because I got no ice, within, I don't know, 10 minutes or whatever, it's warm. Yeah, so anyway, we'll chill out for a little bit longer. I'm going to keep reading my book, and then once the sun goes down, we'll start having some dinner and organising some stuff. It's about halfway. Tomorrow's halfway through the trip. I could stay here the whole time, but I'm happy to go check something else out, and it's starting to get pretty hot, and I don't think Zeus is super like. Oh, we've got the water there, so Zeus keeps going in the water for a swim as he's getting hot, but because he's so old, I don't want him to kick the bucket on me in the heat. So Woods Point, I looked up the weather, and it's going to be 10 degrees cooler, so it'll be even cooler than it is right now, so that'll be good. I think that'll be a good move. But anyway, I've got to put a few things on charge, and then read my book for a little bit longer. And once that sun hits behind the trees and we don't need as much shelter, I'll start packing some stuff up. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, good morning. 6:30. I plan on getting up at 7:30, but I think the sun's been coming up since like 5:30, maybe 5 o'clock, something like that. So I might as well just get up and get moving. So just gonna make myself a coffee, and then I'll boil some extra water, do some dishes, pack them up, and then we can pack up the rest of the car. I'm leaving Zeus to have a little nap for the morning until I'm ready to go, because I'll pack the swag up last. So yeah, I'll have a coffee, and hopefully by the time I have a coffee, I can go to the toilet, and then go to the toilet, I'll pack that up, we can pack up the rest of that stuff, pack up my chair, pack up the kitchen, and then hit the road. Hopefully we'll hit the road around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then we've got, I think it was 400 k's or so to go to get to where we're going to go. And then I decided if we get there, which is Woods Point, and it's no good, if I don't like it, then we'll head down to Lakes Entrance and check that out, and hopefully that's good, because that's a couple hundred k's more, I think. I actually haven't checked the distance between these two, but it's definitely a lot further. And then we get there and that's no good, then we're kind of stuffed, but we'll figure it out. I think we should be right. There's a beach down there I looked at, and it looks like it's probably a pretty mainstream campsite, but it doesn't look like you can get to it at the moment. Everyone's saying it's closed up until a couple months ago, so I'll see if it's open. We'll stay there. If it's not, we'll figure it out. But anyway, let's get a coffee into us, and then start packing up. Alright, we're all packed up. It actually took me 2 hours. Even with all the effort I put in yesterday, it still took me another 2 hours to pack up this morning. You sort of forget how long it takes just to clean up the side and, you know, do all your final checks and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we're all packed up. I've stacked the rubbish at the back of the car. That way, hopefully I can find a dump point on the way. We can drop off some rubbish. Yeah, apart from that, we're all packed up, ready to go. I had to turn my camera off towards the end because I'm running out of battery power, so I'll get a little clip of us driving out of the campsite now. But yeah, other than that, it'll be probably, won't get many more clips until we're closer to the thingo, because yeah, I've got to charge this camera. But anyway, yeah, had fun at this beautiful place, and we're about to move on to the next one. Today could end up being a bit of a mission. I'm glad that it's still only 8:30. We're about to hit the road, and I'm glad because, yeah, like I said, we'll go to this other one, but because it's summer, it's got a creek that runs through there, which is the main reason I want to go, and it's going to be 10 degrees cooler. But I thought at least it's got the creek there, Zeus can go for a swim and stuff. But if the creek's not flowing because it's summer and there's not enough water or whatever, we'll move down to Lake's Entrance and see how we go there. Because if there's not any water there, hopefully the clearing should be to Lake's Entrance campsite, hopefully should be open. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, let's hit the road. Charger cord. Damn it. Hopefully I can find a servo that sells cords or someone that sells cords. So yeah, I'm going to need to get another one, otherwise I can't charge anymore. My camera gear and everything's going flat. Alright, what a bit of a mission of a morning. So the Gunbower recycling centre was closed. Then the next one was some, I think it was Viola, a rubbish ground, but I drove all the way down this dirt road only find out it was a private one, you can't dump anything there. And then I come actually to Echuca recycling centre, and they've taken the waste for free. If you say you're a camper, I was just talking to a local there when I was unloading, and he said, yeah, if you say you're a camper, they'll take it for free because it's a bit of an incentive not to dump waste. And he goes, you've actually done a good thing coming to drop that off. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, a lot of people just dump it. And I'm like, you're kidding. So unfortunately that's the world we live in now, but yeah. Anyway, we're back on the road. I had to do a fair bit of a detour to get here, but it is what it is. Yeah, we've got about a bit over a 4-hour drive ahead of us now, and then we'll be into where we're going. So yeah, we'll do this drive, get there. We'll get there about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then from there we'll be able to see whether we're going to stay there or we'll head down to Lake's Entrance. So I just passed an exit for like some, I think it was Lake Mountain Resort, come up the road through Marysville, and the road was really nice. I was thinking, oh, this is actually a really good road. As soon as you go past the resort, the road's buggered, because they must look after it up to that point so that it's nice for the people that are staying there to have a nice road. But yeah, from here, it is terrible. So I was just on my way to Woods Point, and I seen this Big River State Forest, which means Zeus can go in. and I just looked, and it's only 4 or 5 k's down this road, so I thought we might as well check this out while we're here. If it's no good, we'll keep going. Well, it's actually quite a pretty area. It's a huge camping ground. There's so many campsites and stuff around. It's a lot cooler here than it was where we were. It's just that, yeah, I want to camp next to a creek. There is a creek, it's literally right there. There's creeks run through this whole thing, flat out. But yeah, I'm on a mission. I'm going to go to Woods Point. Heap of campgrounds down here, but I reckon you could spend hours going through them all. But yeah, I think we'll just keep going to Woods Point and then figure it out from there, because that was our original plan. I just thought I'd pop in here because they could have been, it looked like, it's a big river campsite, so I thought, oh, maybe you're camping right next to the big river, but there's just a lot of little creeks that run in together, so yeah, no big river. But anyway, we'll get back on the road and keep going. Said we arrived, and then I tried to load the map and it looks like we're completely down the wrong road. So that's where I am. I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see this, but I'm here and I need to be there. So I was only like 3 k's across this way, but I'm going to drive all the way back and in. I've made a real boo-boo somewhere. Yeah, I've made a real boo-boo somewhere when I don't know what I've done. When I've set the directions, I've obviously set it to God knows what. There's quite literally a fork in the road coming up, and I just went the wrong way. I went straight here, whereas I should have gone down this way. Oh well, we'll learn. Back on track now. Well, who creek crossing. Shame I can't pull my window down. I would have showed you that. I could definitely use some more ground clearance. I bottomed out on a rock. I'm not sure if I want to go back up that hill that I just come down in on, but we'll see. I might have no choice. This doesn't look like a bad little spot. You can sort of set up here on the embankment. Got the creek and stuff right here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad at all. And it looks like there's some dudes setting up down there, so I want to go get in their grill. But I mean, as far as being right next to a creek, certainly accomplished that. If it's the only way in, the way that I just come, I don't think many people would go down that. I don't even know how I'm going to go getting out of it, but I'm kind of hoping that I can get out the other way with any luck. Anyway, yeah, I'm tempted to go down there and have a bit of a look, but maybe I will, just to see whether I can get out of this place. I think I need maybe a little bit of a lift in the front, because the back's not too bad. A little bit of a lift in the front and some bigger tyres and it should be right. Probably should have filmed myself. I went down a big hill before and it was pretty sketchy. Oh, flexing. Just seen the cops drive past. I mean, the dudes that I'd just seen, I was chatting to a couple of blokes and they said their mate had got lost. He'd gone walkabout and they were saying they weren't super worried about him, but I'm assuming that's why the cops were coming down here. Unless it's just they're doing their routes through the campsites. Yeah, I think this will do us for tonight. I was thinking about going down to Lake's entrance because I haven't really found a campsite here that I absolutely love. I found one, but it was questionable to get in and questionable to get out, and I'm pretty sure I dented my fuel tank, so I don't think it's worth doing again, because I just wanted to make sure I could get out of there. So I got out of there and I thought I can always come back in, but it was pretty sketchy getting out, so I just thought if it rains anymore, wasn't too worried about the river levels. I don't think anything was more than a half a metre deep, but it was just there was some big rocks in the water. Yeah, this so far seems like the most safe campsite to me. You can only get in from down there. Road in and out is up here, so I might get some traffic, I guess, going past. It's pretty flat. Yeah, should be able to set up a good little setup here. Won't go doing some crazy big setup, but just, yeah, enough for the night, and then maybe we might head off somewhere else tomorrow night. I'm just going to have a quick Google on my phone. I might actually just open up the car, grab a beer, and then just have a bit of a Google on my phone just to see whether there's any other campsites nearby. But I think this one's good, at least for Zeus. He can go in the water and whatnot, but just for me, I don't know. Anyway, I'll yeah, get back to you in a sec. Some lovely person has left us firewood, which is handy. Yeah, I've just done a super quick setup for tonight. Basic kitchen setup, swag, because I reckon I'll just stay here one night and then head down to Lakes Entrance and then stay there maybe 2 nights, 1 or 2 nights. But yeah, I was very tempted to just leave here and go straight down to Lakes Entrance when I got here. I just wasn't feeling it, but I tend to have that. I just need to sort of be in the zone, be in the area for a little bit, and then I become comfortable with it. Yeah, Zeus has already jumped in the creek a couple of times. He loves it, so yeah, we'll enjoy a fire by the creek tonight and listen to the sounds of the creek and cook up a bit of a feed. And then, yeah, we'll get up early enough because we've got about the same amount of driving to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably get up at 6:30, pack up. Hopefully it won't take as long to pack up, but I've basically got the same stuff I had out last night. Yeah, and then hit the road, and then we'll head down to Lakes Entrance and see what we can find down there. Anyway, I'm going to kick back and have a beer, sort this fire out, and then we'll worry about dinner shortly. Alright, 6:30 in the morning. We're up. I've actually been laying awake since probably, I don't know, 5:30 when the sun come up. And then we didn't get much sleep. Well, I got about 4 or 5 hours solid sleep. And then there was, I only can assume, so someone went missing here yesterday. I was driving around looking for a campsite and there was these two dudes standing next to a Prado, I think it was. And they asked me if I'd seen someone. And I hadn't. And they said, oh, my mate's gone missing. They weren't super worried about him. But then I come back and set up camp here, and then I seen a cop car and either 4 or 5 forestry cars full of people. So I'm assuming they were looking for that guy, unless they were doing something else around here. And then about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, a car come up that side of the bank, where that's the road in, or the road you can go either above me or here. But they come in this way, put their lights on, like high beams on and a flashlight, and they were looking for ages. I reckon they searched through for an hour or two, and then came back up past me here, and then left. I was awake that whole time because the first thing they did was come in. They come in through here and went down into this bottom part of my campsite. And at the start I thought they were going to come up here, so sort of like woke me up and freaked me out a little bit, and then and they pissed off down the other end. But yeah, anyway, hopefully it shouldn't be too bad packing up today because I don't have as much to pack up. So yeah, I'm going to make a coffee now, and we'll do some dishes from last night, and then pack up site and head off to Lakes Entrance, which I'm looking forward to. The only thing that scares me down there is goannas. I remember, well, I don't think it was Lakes Entrance, might have been somewhere else, but when we were kids, one comes straight through our campsite, because if you leave food and shit on the ground, they'll come straight at you. And they climb trees and that, so they can be anywhere. But anyway, yeah, let's make a coffee, wake up a bit, and do some dishes. Alright, it's just hit 8 o'clock. Zeus is in the car ready to go. The car's all packed up. I've just got to do my final walk around the campsite of my car and just make sure everything's cool. Give myself somewhat of a bit of a shower this morning. Semi-washed my hair and washed my body down a little bit. I'm already feeling better. Yeah, I haven't had a shower since it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. I haven't had a shower since Friday, so stinky Pete, definitely. I put some perfume on and try to clean myself up because, like I said, I'm not sure whether I'll stay in a campsite tonight or whether I'll try and get a cabin or something for me and Zeus to stay in. But we'll figure that out once we get down to Lake's entrance. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get ready and then we'll jump in the car and get going. So we're on the road. We've got a bit over a 4-hour drive. Let's say 4.5 hours ahead of us. It's just gone past 8 o'clock, so we should arrive at about 12:30, between 12:30 and 1 o'clock at our destination. You forget how many river crossings you got to do to get in this joint. Yeah, so I was keen to hit the open road, clear the head. I think we've got a shitload of that crappy driving down there. Oh, ironically, that bloody road that I took that took me an extra half an hour on my trip yesterday, I've got to go back that way. Classic. But anyway, I'll see you in a bit.
I didn't sleep a wink last night, the storm was in my head. I was contemplating, tossing and turning in my bed. This is how it feels when all the welcomes have worn out. I guess the jig is up, it's time I head out. I'm leaving this town, I'm taking the same horse as before, not coming back around. If you feel like showing me the door, not gonna say see you later, cause you know I'm superstitious. I'll take one last kiss and all of your well wishes, cause I'm leaving this town. I don't need much, I'll leave my baggage all behind. Don't know where I'm going, who I'll be or what I'll find. Gonna head out west until the money all runs out. Looks like the sun is up, it's time I head out. I'm leaving this town, I'm taking the same horse as before, not coming back around. If you feel like showing me the door, not gonna say see you later, cause you know I'm superstitious. I'll take one last kiss and all of your well wishes, 'cause I'm leaving this town. Yeah, I'm leaving this town.
Oh man, what a mission. So I've just had my dad so anyway, where should I start? I can't even remember. I rocked up to Lake Entrance. It's really, really pretty down there. Currently not there. Yeah, I went and thought I'll have a look at the campsites in the area. So I did exactly that. Went and had a look at the campsites that were in the area. There was only one, and it had one campsite, and it was sort of like, I don't know, just gave me weird feelings. And as I was driving in, there were some caravans that looked like they were permanent people there, but on the road, but just near it. And as I was driving out, the cops come in, so I thought I probably dodged a bullet there. And then on top of that, so then that happened, and I thought, so then I looked at other campgrounds. Everything was inland. The only other beach sort of one was going to take me another 2 hours to get to. So I was like, I don't really want to drive for another 2 hours. I've already been in the car all day. So I thought I'll start looking at some Airbnbs. And my old man rang me. We're having a bit of a chat. He looked at some Airbnbs. He found one for tonight and tomorrow night, and said it was only $392. It's usually $650. And I went, yeah, done. Lock it in. I'll send you the money. Book that in. He sent me the check-in details. I'm about to head there now. It's check out tomorrow. So he selected 2 days, not 2 nights. I was like, oh man. Anyway, so I think I'll try and find something maybe a bit closer on the way home, or I don't know, something. But tonight we've got somewhere to stay. I'm about to head there now. What a kerfuffle. I'm looking forward to not having to set up the thing tonight. Me and Zeus can just chill out, read the book, eat some food, drink some alcohol, and unwind. But yeah, anyway, let's go find this joint. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Nice, obviously slowly updating the place. Nice new kitchen. Nice new kitchen. AC, I'm still trying to figure that out. It's blowing hot air. Anyway, how's the view? Nice little seating area, fireplace, dig into that later. Comfy bed. Not the best looking shower, but after not having a shower for, I don't even know, 4 or 5 days, I am keen. What do you think so far, buddy? Hey, is this alright? let's put some beer in the fridge. I think this joint will do for a few days. Is that still blowing? No, it's starting to get cold air. Beers in the fridge, important. Alright, it's time to do some glamping. Oh, it's nice to, I just had a shower, feel very fresh. Not a lot bit nicer than my little spray of water I had. Was it this morning? I think it was this morning when I left. I still felt better after this morning, but you should see the amount of dirt, especially in my hair. There was dirt all over my body, but the amount of dirt that come out of my hair was wild. Oh. But yeah, I was obviously planning on staying here tonight and then tomorrow night. But I'm actually thinking that maybe it was a blessing that it was only available tonight, because it's a nice house, but I don't know what I'm going to do here for 2 nights. So I think what we'll do is we'll chill out, we'll cook some food. I just ate a whole moose, so it's like 1,000 or 1,200 calories or something. So not quite hungry right this second, but I'm just going to chill out, watch some TV. Yeah, we'll cook some food, chill out, have a few drinks, and then get up tomorrow. I'm going to find out how far the beach campsite is that I was going to go to tonight. Because I was going to go to that once. I went to Lakes Entrance, and then my plan was if this didn't work out, I was going to go check out the campsite that I did, and if that didn't work out, I was going to go to this other one. But I didn't realise bird's eye view, it's not that far, but because of the way you got to travel to get there, it's quite far away, a couple of hours. Probably, I don't know, I'd have to guess it's about an hour and a half, hour and 40 from here, because I'm 20 minutes from Lake Entrance here. So I could get up tomorrow, go into that camp spot, which is on the beach, check that out, and then I might just make a backup plan one that's more up, because then from there I've got to go up and around and back home, because I don't want to go through the Melbourne traffic and stuff. I reckon because of the long weekend it's going to be hectic. So yeah, if it doesn't work out that I go to the beach one, I'll try and find something up around the top, like above Melbourne, and then from there we can just come back down the other side. Otherwise, yeah, from there I can actually just drive home, so I could also do that tomorrow. But I'll have a bit of a look around on the apps and see whether I can't see anything else that's going to be interesting for the vlog. Anyway, I'll catch us in a bit.
Actually, Facebook had that question before where a lot of people get it wrong.
What are you doing? Right, so I learned a few things, went out to the car. Obviously we're not camping tonight. Was it worth paying $400 for this joint to stay in for the night? Probably not. But unfortunately when you're traveling with a pet, it's incredibly difficult to get accommodation. You know, I'm assuming, I really don't do Airbnbs and stuff, so I'm not sure what the relative price is, but I would think that you'd be able to get something for around 150 to 200 bucks a night. So I would have thought you 250, 300, I guess 400 is not really that bad. And it's a whole house, like you'd sleep a lot of people here, so it does make sense. The price for the house is not a problem. It's the fact that I'm one person. But yeah, it's got aircon, it's got TV. You know, I just kind of wanted to just chill out a little bit, have some sort of a break, even though I'm on holidays. I know it'll probably sound. I just wanted to chill out a little bit. I want to throw one of these in. I'm going to try and do it for 2 nights in my trips, because I'm going to start doing my trips a little bit longer. I was only doing them from sort of Monday to Thursday, but now I'm leaving on the Friday and then coming back for the next Thursday. The other thing with these Airbnbs, I guess, that once I've got my camper trailer, whether I will do them or not, because it's going to be a lot easier for me to do those one-nighters. But then you throw in the mix last night, the place that I stayed, like I think I did, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe even more, we'll see once I edit the video, river crossings to get into the campsite. So you're going to do that with a camper trailer? I'm not too sure, you know. There was one stage where I was going down a hill, down this rocky bit, which I didn't film because it was pretty hectic, but my shit from the back, it was that much of an angle to shit from the back, hit Zeus in the back of the head. So I had to like sort of hold the stuff while driving down. Don't think I'd do that with a camper trailer, especially not one that doesn't have trailer brakes. At least trailer brakes, you could lock them on a little bit, help you pull you back. Anyway, another thing I was thinking, I don't really know where I was going with that story, but things that I had to cook was pizzas. So there's mold on my pita bread. Oh no. Well, that's not ideal. So when I was looking in my fridge outside, my mince for my nachos tomorrow night is off, which isn't a huge big deal. We can get some more mince. But then I was like, no, it's cool, we're having pizzas. And my bloody bread's off. Oh man, this is only the problem because I shopped Thursday for this week and it's now Tuesday. Some of the groceries I bought are used by already. So, bit of a trap, but I did have a backup plan. So, not gonna be exciting. I was looking forward to having them on these. But we have muffins, so we'll have mini pizzas. This kitchen in here, oh my god. This kitchen in here must be pretty much brand new, because that's pretty much a brand new oven. The stove looks brand new. So does that range hood. Obviously slowly fixing this joint up. Oh, a little bit bummed out about that bread. Let's see what else we got to make some pizzas with that's not off. Oh. And then this one. There we go. The mushrooms and the butter can go straight in the pan and start cooking. Just cook this whole bag of mushrooms because I've got no other use for them. I've got another pan now, we can put this on. Get that heated up. Does this one not work? We are coming up with F's on that side. This one seems to be working. That side doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I'll try this top one. Right. Oh, we got one pan working. Alright, it's time to leave this cute little house for the night. Unfortunately for me, as much as I enjoyed being here, I was having a nice relaxing time on the couch watching news last night, nearly falling asleep, went to bed, and then my insomnia was like, you know what, you're not going to sleep tonight. So I was comfy as in this comfy bed here, but could not sleep. So anyway, that was frustrating. But we're going to hit the road today. Zeus was starting to scare me this morning because he wasn't eating his breakfast. So I was starting to get pretty worried about that. But the main problem with that is he hasn't eaten his painkillers because they're mixed in with the breakfast. But then I put out some stuff that I was going to throw out, some salami and that, and he ate that in 2 seconds. So it's not that he doesn't want to eat. He's probably just not liking that dog food that I had to get him from the servo. But I'm sure once he's been in the car all day and he's hungry, because last night he got very, very spoiled. We were eating heaps and heaps of food because I was trying to chew through as much stuff as I could. So there was less stuff in the car. Because we'll stay somewhere, we'll probably stay at this beach joint tonight. We'll get there, suss it out, it's good. And then from there we'll probably drive home tomorrow because it's normally about a 3-hour drive from this place, this next spot, back to where I live. But I reckon because I'm going to go around the outskirts of Melbourne, that'll probably add 2 hours. So let's say 5 hours. But anyway, it's a couple of hours down there now. If I get there and I'm just not feeling it, whatever, then we'll just go home because there is a chance it's going to be pissing down rain. So if I get there and it's pissing down rain and I'm not in the mood, we'll just keep cruising on home. But I think it's Wednesday today. I'm like 90% sure it's Wednesday today. It could be Thursday today. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll check when I get in the car. But yeah, we're leaving our little oasis for the night. I'm actually sad about leaving this place because it's kind of cute joint. If you were here with someone else and yeah, it wouldn't be so bad, but I get so scared now because Zeus is getting so old of leaving him alone, especially in someone else's house that I don't. So yeah, I haven't been able to go and explore too much. We had a little bit of a walk around and stuff yesterday, like I said, off camera, but Zeus finds it hard to walk too far. But I can always earmark this as a place to come later on at some point in my life. But anyway, I'll do a last quick check around the house, put the dishwasher on, and then I'll head out. Susie's exhausted because we just went for a walk along the beach. It was windy as on the beach, so I don't know what the footage will be like, but we can always just put music to it and mute it. It's way too busy here for me to stay here. I thought it was actually quite a secluded place, so I thought there was a chance it wasn't going to be so busy, but it's pretty much packed. Like, there's a few spare spots, but you're going to have to camp right next to someone else, you know, within a few meters, and yeah, I'm not really into that. So anyway, I thought let's just go for a drive. We'll go up to Healesville and then we'll go back around the other side of Melbourne. From Healesville, that should add us up to like get us past the right side of Melbourne, and then we'll just try and find another location that gets us past the back side of Melbourne, and then we might just head home tonight, I reckon. I haven't slept really well the last couple of days, so I'm not really feeling doing some big camp setup for one night or staying another night as well. I'm back to work Saturday, like I said, it's Wednesday, so I just thought let's go for a bit of a cruise. I did find a really cool house up in Flowerdale that I can rent for the night, but again, it's all money. I already paid for that one last night, so I'm thinking it probably makes sense just to save our pennies and head home, because at least if I get home tonight, being Wednesday night, I won't get home till late, but I can go to bed, sleep tomorrow, have a bit of a sleep in, get up on Thursday, unpack all the stuff. I'm not in a rush, and then I can actually go to work Friday as well, which will help because I could spend the day editing videos. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, let's hit the road again. Alright, I've just pulled over because I thought I'm going to have a better look at the places that are available for tonight, tomorrow night, whatever, because I have scheduled my, blocked out my calendar to be away on this trip with Zeus, and there's every chance this could be Zeus's last trip. So as much as I'm not feeling up to it just because I'm, haven't slept well the last couple of days and whatnot, I think it's still worth trying to push through, seeing what's out there. So I'm just going to have a look on my phone now. I'm going to let Zeus out and let him have a drink of water because we've been in the car for a fair few hours now. And I'll give you an update once I figure it out. So classic me, I used to be way too impulsive, so I turned the knob down. Because I just used to be a little bit too crazy. But now I'm the other way around. I stew on things too long that I miss out. So I just pulled over to check out this little caravan thing that I could have rented up in Flowerdale for the night. And I thought, oh, stuff it, we'll just do that. But it's gone. So yeah, I'm gonna still head up towards Healesville now, just so that I go right around Melbourne. And then from there I'm going to go to Bacchus Marsh, I reckon, and then that should get me right around the back of Melbourne. I'm in Healesville. I might have a scout around the area for a campsite, so I shouldn't say it's ending here. Might not end just yet, so let's just see how we go. We'll get to Healesville about 4:30 and we'll plan from there. Anyway, let's hit the road. I just pulled over at the wrong time because 3 slow as trucks just went past, so I'm probably going to get stuck behind them now. But anyway, let's get back on the road. Right, so where they mine down in there used to be a town, and they kicked them out so they could mine. Interesting. It's in 1971. I only drove past this. I only seen it last minute just as driving. There wasn't any signs or anything about it. But yeah, we were just all the way over there at those, going past a little right over there. I think I've got my GPS set to least use of highways, which is good for me. I like that. But yeah, I am trying to skim around the outskirts of Melbourne, like I said. And I still might find somewhere to stay tonight. I'm just going to have to leave you guys in suspense. But so far, just enjoying the countryside with Zeus, cruising around, getting the views in. And yeah, guess we'll jump back in the car now and keep doing that. Oh, right, well that was eventful. So, let Zeus out of the car for 2 seconds. I reckon I was out of the car. I had pulled up here, there's no one here at the moment. There's been 3 people in total come in here in the 40 minutes that I've been here. And one person come through twice, walked through and then went back, fair enough, whatever. The only other person I've seen in here, I pulled up, checked around, let Zeus off the lead because I couldn't see anyone, and she must have been just behind the tree. And I'm back on the phone, and then I turn back around and Zeus is sniffing her dog, and Zeus isn't about to do anything to another dog. He's not like that. She was all freaking out. Anyway, so it's just, I don't know what it just doesn't make sense to me how that always happens. Like I didn't see anyone for another half an hour after she left. But it's just the 2 seconds you look away. That's what I think. I don't know whether I'd make a very good parent because I always seem to look away at the worst time. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave this here. I tried to find a place to stay tonight. The only place I can stay is $1,200 for the night, and there's no way I'm paying that. I found another joint that was, I think, $380, $390, something like that. Little house, had like a cool game, man cave and stuff, and I thought that might be cool for the blog. Yeah, and then I found another little cabin thing, but both of them booked out nearly instantly because I thought I'll just have a quick think about it, and they were gone. So I thought I'll come up here because it's a nice drive anyway. But yeah, I think I'll call the vlog here because from here I've got to go. I'm in Healesville at the moment. I'm going to head over to Bacchus Marsh so I can stay out of Melbourne and then head back to Geelong. But it's starting to get towards the end of the day, so yeah, filming's going to be crap. It's going to be glary and whatnot. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you did like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the things, and yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video, what your favourite part was. Until then, we'll see you on the next one.